Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in our weekly Forex forecast for upcoming week. First pair for me is Aussie CAD. If we see this pair is still going down right now, we have the retracement back to the 36 EMA. Weekly chart, we can look for possible areas where price might to react. So if we check, this is the resistance on the weekly chart. If we look for the support, we will find the support here. So we had already reaction and price is going up. We have in between the 36 EMA, but in this case, if we don't have any 1 to 3s like in past, like here or here, I'm not sure about this 36. So it can act like a resistance, but price still might go up again. So let's check the lower time frames. It will be easier for us to find the levels. And what we see here is a range. It's a daily range. We see that price was retesting. We know that this is the weekly area of the resistance, but what else we know, that on the daily chart we will see that we have another area. Yes, we see that we have, we had those spikes, we had those touches here, also here. So like I said, price was in the range, or is still in the range, not was, but what we see that price is right now, it's on the resistance exactly. So what we might expect here is that price might break this and will continue to go up to the next levels from the daily and from the weekly, or again will bounce and will go down. In case if we see that the reaction is for sales again, we see that we have the spikes with the support, but price still tested this area more often. Here we see this, even here we had this retest and price went immediately. If we go to the lower time frames, like 4-hour chart, to trade this on the 4-hour time frame, I would wait for breakout. Yes, even if we see that price is staying above, if we have the 1 to 3, then of course we can look for possible long entries here. Of course, also lower time frames, like 1-hour chart, for example. Yes, we see right now that price went up fast and right now is fighting with this area. But if we really see that price is going up and is staying above with this trend line here, for example, then we can look for longs. Yes. But if we see something different, that okay, price is struggling, we don't have breakout, or we have the false breakouts, then we can also look for sells after breakout of this line and take aggressive short bounce entries on the resistance to target the support level here. This is what we would like to achieve. So we can look for two options right now, because we are on the resistance: longs or short bounce entries. Target this level, and then in case of the breakout we have another level to target. Aussie dollar, US dollar is another pair, and this pair is still on the support level. For example, Aussie pairs and New Zealand dollar pairs are more or less ranging right now on the higher time frames, but Aussie dollar is also was retesting the support level, so we might have bigger retracement maybe on this pair. If we take a look on the weekly chart, if we try to find some resistance level on the weekly, it's still, for me, it's somewhere around this area. So it's far away from current price. And if we look, we have also the trend line here, which is coming with the 36 EMA. So it looks like price is right now moving between this line and this support level, and because we have the reaction, maybe we'll have continuation to this area. In case of the breakout, we have another level. So when we go to the daily chart, we will see that price right now is breaking our 36 EMA. If we try to draw trend line, we will see that also price is breaking the trend line right now. So there is a big chance that price continue to go up to the resistance, but in between we also have to find the daily area of the resistance, and we will see that on the daily chart we have the area here. So it looks like there is volatility right now, so we can right now go to the lower time frames and simply wait for possible long scenarios. We have 4-hour chart, we wait for retracement right now, yes, and then we look for entries, and here we target the resistance, and then of course the trend line, those levels are more or less in the same area. Exactly the same we can look right now on the 1-hour chart if we like this, yes, because price is breaking the line, is making new higher highs. So after retracement you can take the longs, yes, you know the target, so nice option. If you see that price is going too fast, then it's better to get the 4-hour chart retracement and then start to look for buys on this time frame. Euro New Zealand, what we see on the weekly is like lack of volatility, yes, because price was, you see, previously we had really nice move, nice retracement, we were discussing these options here, but price suddenly just stopped, and it looks like on many pairs, especially Pacific pairs, we have those scenarios that we had the moves and suddenly everything just stopped. But Euro New Zealand is still on the support level, or close to the support level if we look for the weekly chart. Another area of the support is a little bit lower here. So let's see what we have on the daily time frame, and we see, okay, we have support level, we have trend line, a lot of funny moves here on this pair, but we have this price almost retested 36 EMA, definitely retested the 12 EMA. So for the intraday trading, probably we'll find some entries maybe to target the support level. This is still like 100 pips. In case of the breakout, really nice option. It's still pointing down, it's still going down, so let's check the 4-hour time frame. And what we see on the 4-hour chart right now, we can draw this line, yes, on the 4-hour. It looks also like a short 1 to 3 here. Of course, not with the perfect option because price broke the 36 EMA, but it's pointing down. So if we go to the 1-hour chart, right now doesn't look nice, but if you see this, that price is going down, is retracing, and you have new lower lows and new lower highs, then you can look for sells. Look for the sells and target this support level. Right now it doesn't look nice because it looks like, you see, we had this move here, we had this move, price stopped, and here on the 4-hour on the 1-hour or 4-hour chart we have also some kind small support level. That's why we need to see breakout, yes, like volatility for sells. If we see that price is retracing, yes, it's going up, it's breaking the trend line, I wouldn't touch this pair after breakout of this line, but I would wait to see breakout of the daily line. So if price decide to go, if you see volatility for sells, look for the sell. This is good option because it's with the main move. But if you see that price is going up again, then wait for the trend line breakout here. Or another option to look for sells. If this goes up, yes, then if we can draw the line, if you see that, okay, price is not breaking this area, you can look for sells again from this zone to target this, because price might still retest the 36 with the daily like it did in the past, and then will bounce and decide to go down. Yeah, so this is also a good area to look for possible scenarios. Euro dollar, again, what we see on the weekly, we know that this is not moving nicely recently. But what we have, of course, is still range in the down move, yes, because price started to range, then a lot of spikes, and again went down. It looks like a false breakout. Right now price is retracing. In case of the retracement, we have the 36. We also have resistance area here. So when you go to the daily chart, what we will see, a nice opportunity right now, because it looks like price is retesting or is trying to retest the trend line. Every single time in the past we had the reaction and price was going down. So we are on our profit zone. So at this point we also see that we have the short, daily short 1 to 3. So we have two options on this pair. Yes, because we are on the profit zone, we can just simply wait for breakout of the trend line, look for longs, or breakout of this line, our 2 to 3 line from the daily chart, and look for sells. Yes, if we look for sells, then of course the support level is our target. And we can also go to the lower time frames and simply wait to see what happened. Don't trade right now, because you know from the higher time frame that this is not good area to trade, that we need to wait for clean breakout here or clean breakout here, and then we can try it. So it looks really nice. I hope we'll get some nice breakouts and nice move to look for possible scenarios for longs or for short entries. Last pair is USD CAD, and what we see on this pair on the weekly chart, that it's still going up. Yes, we still have uptrend. If we look for the daily time frame, we see that price was reacting on this trend line, bounce, went up. So let's look for the resistance, and for this pair the good resistance is of course on the previous highs. We also have small levels in between. But because price was had a lot of false breakouts in the past, it's difficult to draw those levels on the weekly. I would just leave this and this trend line, of course, in case if price would like to go down, then we can try to find a support level on the weekly chart, which is somewhere around this area. But it's still, you see, a lot of false breakouts, so not easy to draw the levels on the weekly chart. But right now it's pointing up, so let's see what we have on the daily chart. So on the daily time frame, we had this daily trend line breakout, but of course this was really small line. We always prefer to see more spikes, more touches, but still we had this, price broke this. After breakout, we are waiting for the longs, but unfortunately price went up really fast and there was no setup. But right now what price is making is daily long 1 to 3, so it looks like maybe we'll get the daily setup. We see that price right now is on the 36. We had like a couple of touches, so if we get a breakout of this 2 to 3 line here, we can look for longs to target at the next resistance level, which is here. If we unzoom, we'll see that resistance support level is also support right now, support, yes, but in past resistance. So it's like a breakout, maybe possible retest, and then price decide to go up. Yes. So what we would like to see currently is let me delete those unnecessary lines. We can go to the 4-hour chart, and we simply wait for breakout and then 1 to 3s. Yes, we would like to see this. Or of course 1-hour chart. After breakout we would like to see that. What if price decide to go down? Then okay, we have support level. We can try to find the next support level for this pair, and it's on the daily chart. It's somewhere around this area, so we see, okay, this is with the trend line. So if we go again to the lower time frames, because right now we are on the support level, so it's better to wait for breakout. Of course I would focus right now on the longs because it's pointing up. Yes, it's pointing up. It's on the daily, on the weekly it's pointing up, so that's why I would prefer to look for longs. But sells are still okay. To target this zone, it might be 100 pip, but what we need to see is the breakout of the support level here. So after breakout you can look for sells. Here of course we wait for longs. So easy pair to look for entries, and also it looks like we might have some volatility. Okay guys, so that's all from my side. You see there is not much for upcoming week, maybe also because of the Brexit thing, because for now I'm not interested in any pound pairs until we have like nice news from UK about the Brexit. So I hope you enjoy this. If yes, of course, like the video, and of course if you have any questions, feel free to contact with us. So talk to you soon, and have a great week. Bye.